Just so first need one. Nice, enjoy that. Here we are, Larnaca. Good morning. So yes, here we are in Cyprus, and we're on another bike trip. That's why I'm usually speaking to you all. Yeah, great that you can join me on this adventure, and it's gonna be an adventure. But I'm not cycling yet because yeah, I just arrived yesterday by plane from Amsterdam yesterday evening late. Got to my hotel where I'm still at right now. Yeah, I just already had breakfast, as you might have seen, and I'm now setting up everything to yeah, to move from my suitcase, all my stuff from my suitcase to my bikepacking bags. That needs to be thoroughly done because everything, yeah, I should not forget anything, and everything should be in the right place. So that's why we have this mess at this moment, but it will get better. So once I'm packed, I will leave my hotel. We have a short walk, I think about 20 minutes, half an hour, to the place where I'm gonna rent my bicycle, and I hope it's not too crappy, because I saw some negative reviews yesterday evening, which got me a bit worried again. But yeah, I rented a mountain bike, and I'm gonna tour around the island for about 9 to 10 days. So currently in Larnaca. I'm gonna finish my packing now and speak to you later. Houdoe! Okay, let's go! Let's have a walk. Everything is packed. And I have to get used to cars driving here on the left, even when crossing the street. So the past few days in the Netherlands, the past few weeks were actually quite nice weather-wise. Sunny and not too cold. But here at Larnaca, it's summer. So yeah, pack my bags. Now walking towards the bicycle rental place. So a lot of people queuing up to get their car washed. But I think it's for the coming Easter, and everybody wants to have a nice and clean and neat car. Because yeah, indeed, coming weekend is Easter weekend, which is a very big thing here in the southern part of Cyprus. But I will not spend Easter in the southern part of Cyprus, but more on that later. I think we're all set to go. And we're moving on a bicycle in Cyprus. Amazing! Let's stop at a spot with some shade and then do a final readjustment of everything. And then off we go. Trying to mount the camera here, but it's not been that successful yet, but we'll manage. I got more of these tie wraps if I need to readjust. Let's try it like this for now. Okay, so the first more rural section over here, getting out of the Larnaca area and very close to the sea. Tempted to have a swim later today, and I do see other people swimming. Yeah, nice. No photographing. So this is the British zone, I think. So that was the Kyrenia station, quite interesting, a lot of military buildings. And yeah, I was not allowed to take pictures or video. And yeah, on the first day of my trip, I will not take the risk of doing something and I'm not supposed to do. Yeah. Well, it's the feeling of the first day on the bike. Just trying to get used to the bike. I think I need to adjust the saddle a little bit. I'll put it a little bit higher in a few minutes. So, phew, just climbed a very small hill, but still already gasping. So I think we're leaving the coast now, leaving the sea, going more inwards towards the north. Because in the end, I think in about 25 kilometers or something, we're gonna cross into northern Cyprus. So move across the border again. So today's yeah, only this morning cycling in the southern Republic of Cyprus, and then the next 4 or 5 days in the north of Cyprus. And I've been there once, but just in the main, the capital of Nicosia. So yeah, looking forward to that part of cycling in yeah, what is it, half Turkish, half Cypriot country. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna experience it, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
Πόσα ερωτήματα κρατώ, πες μου αν θα σ' αγαπώ ή αν πάλι θα σωπάσω. Φώτα σβηστά.
So what have we got? I don't know, some pastry. Not sure whether it's sweet or hearty. It's hearty and really good. Yeah, just had lunch at this bakery and a lot of people are stopping by with their cars, and they have in their cars a lot of ready to be baked bread buns, I think, and they on a big place, and they bring it into this bakery. So I think it's Eastern related as well. They just don't have the big ovens at home, so they're using the one from the bakery. Nice. So I'm not sure whether you can see it over there, but there are quite some big hills / mountains, and that's already the Turkish side of the island. But I still also need to go a little bit more east before I cross the border. So this must be the green zone. I do see a cyclist over there, so I'm wondering how is that possible. But I also see in the distance there some Turkish flags, and over there is a, yeah, how do you call it, watch point from the actual border. So over there in the distance you can see the town of Famagusta, so that's where we're heading. But first we need to cross the border. actually in no man's land now, and over there I think is the Turkish side. Okay, and then suddenly you're in the northern republic, the northern Turkish Republic of Cyprus. Anyhow, the northern part of the island. Yeah, it's really strange, but I made it. Oh, and I need to swap SIM cards, otherwise I start. I've got an eSIM card for this part of the island. Let me switch right away. That side of the road there's all kinds of houses, also new houses. They're actually being lived in. But on the right side I think it's this forbidden zone that everybody had to leave. Part of the Famagusta Verosha area. People live on the left side again, and on the right side everything is inhabited. I left like it was yeah, about 50 years ago. Amazing. I think this is part of Verosha already. Amazing. So I think I ordered some kind of chicken kebab thingy. Let's see how it turns out. And a Coke. Decided to have lunch here. It is more quiet spot than in the really touristy area, but after lunch I'm going right over there. And I think that's also somewhere where you enter Verosha. And after a short visit to Verosha I continue north to my hotel, which is about another 45 kilometers. Got some of this, looks like pickled stuff, cabbage or oh, lekker. Refreshing. So this is what we got. It's a nice sandwich with chicken. It's microwave. So I'm afraid bicycles were not allowed into the actual Verosha area, or the ones that is open for tourists. Okay, that's a pity, but so be it. I saw it from the outside, saw a lot of buildings. I got a good impression, just not directly in the neighborhood itself. Anyhow, I need to continue north, so let's do that. Houdoe. Yeah. Construction zone. A lot happening here. I think after this town is Iskele, it will get a little bit more quiet. I mean, a little bit more rural, I expect. But yeah, first get through this one. Somewhat dodgy cycling on the highway yeah, between Famagusta and Iskele. Iskele itself was really nice on the boulevard near the beach, and here, leaving Iskele area towards the north, a really nice cycling path with all kinds of playgrounds and exercise machines and what have you got. So they do know how to do it. Just not only in certain places. So I think it's about 25 to 30 kilometers left. It's 4:30, so I'm really on schedule to arrive somewhere around 6, which is perfect. Yeah, a real fun first day of touring. Yeah, touring on the island of Cyprus. To make a final stop to get some more water and a snack perhaps, and then push on towards my hotel, which is not on the coast, on the peninsular part of Cyprus, let's say the panhandle, but it's in the middle, in the countryside. So there's supposed to be a swimming pool and a restaurant, so looking forward to that. I need to look into my my eSIM, or which network I'm actually on, because until now I have no data connection, so not sure what that is about. But yeah, I got my maps loaded in my Wahoo, so yeah, to find my way I don't really need it. Should be okay. Let's have a quiet, let's find a quiet spot to have a short break. That'll do. I think over there you can see the mountains in which I will be riding within 2 days. Tomorrow I'm going to ride all the way to the very end of the panhandle of the Cyprus island of Cyprus. So the very tip, and then return back west to spend the night, I hope, in deep Parnas. I have to book that one this evening if I am online again via the Wi-Fi of the hotel, I hope. And then yeah, the day after I will be riding towards Kyrenia, and that will be through this mountain range, so there will be a lot of climbing. Follow the sun. MehmetÇik, that's where I'm staying tonight, so glad it's on the map. Dog encounter number 1. First climb of the day. Wow, I'm actually on a hill. A very nice valley. So it's 6 o'clock now. I think I'm pretty close already. I think about another 5 to 8 kilometers and then I'm there. I've done 95 so far. Over here it's really beautiful. Looking forward to cold beer and some nice Turkish food. And I hope a swim, but I'm not sure whether the pool is open already this early in the year. It's mid-April. Those were nice dogs.
Kaybolur zaman senle her yanım, bir tebessüm yeter aydınlanır anım. Sakince anlat bana hislerini, belki de bu rüya hiç bitmesin. Sana bakınca bir şeyler değişiyor, ellerim titriyor.